In a world where people strive to keep their cars unmolested, I am the molested.
Hey there, little fellas. This unit right here you may recognize from the last video. It's my 1991 Isuzu Impulse RS, and in this video, I'm going to show you how it got this way. In the beginning, I didn't even want this car. I only wanted the parcel shelf, but the damn dude that owned it wanted way too much. So I waited for 4 years until the whole car came up for 300 bucks. And it was just supposed to be parts for my other car, the Asuna Sunfire. But this is that car on steroids. It's a turbo and all-wheel drive model, which makes it one of 800 ever produced. This special model was marketed towards youngsters who wanted to go autocrossing.
How fast is the new Isuzu Impulse Turbo? Out is 950 miles per hour soon.
When we rescued this thing, it had sat in a forest for 9 years. And then we grabbed it, emptied the gas tank that was full of water, put new fuel in it, and it fired right up. And then we thought we had a winner. And then shortly after, the whole diff exploded and it didn't move for 3 years. Until I saw what all-wheel drive cars can do on a frozen lake. And that's when I knew I had to revive the bucket. Earlier in the video, I told you guys the diff exploded. And that's kind of what I thought, but then everyone on the forums was saying there's a famous viscous coupling failure that plagues all of these cars. Fast forward some time, pulled it out, looked at it, the viscous is fine. What the hell happened? And then I recalled the last owner talking about how someone towed this thing with dollies and didn't know it was all-wheel drive. And then boom, center diff, pinion, transfer case, shrapnel. Metal everywhere! Since I had everything opened up anyway, we got the failures that are common in this car welded. Now without getting too technical, welding everything together screws up how it was meant to be. So I thought of the most garbage vehicle possible, the Land Rover Freelander. And I took their viscous coupling and got it melded in to my drive shaft. Was it a good idea? No. Does it cause crazy vibration in the car? Yes. But does it work? Abso-fucking-lutely. And now that we'd fixed the car, we needed to make it a safari car. And to do that, all safari cars need one thing, and that is track width. And that is achieved with a donkey-sized 2-inch spacer, but in reality, those are only there to accommodate these awesome Saturn wheels I got for 150 bucks, and on those are the godly all-terrains. And although these things are pretty tall from the factory, it needed to be taller. So I went and designed a 2-inch lift spacer for this car. It's a lie, it's actually only 1.5 inches, but everyone gives themselves another ½ inch. You guys see that little thing in there? That's called a spring rubber. Rally teams use them to change spring rates on the fly. I use them because I'm poor. As you can see, I put some beautiful lights on here, courtesy of AliExpress. We got the amber halos that was later copied by Dodge, as you all know. If it wasn't for this super awesome red stripe here, and the photos we showed you earlier, you'd have no idea that this car used to be red. And that's because we did a super awesome Home Depot paint job using those famous turbo cans. Then we did a little bit of a livery, you know, shout out to these awesome companies. You should check them out. It's totally not my company, but you should take them over. And then we even took the time to keep the factory badges on, because nothing like an OEM type paint job. Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. Now the cherry on top, which houses our beautiful mascot Phil, is the roof rack. That is some marketplace piece of shit that I drilled into my roof, and there it sits. Now this thing has done a lot. It's gone on massive road trips, it's gone off-roading, it's my daily driver, but it still hasn't done what I set out to do with it. And that is go ice racing.